Hello, hello. Do I have anyone here? How's the sound? Can you hear me? How does it look? Do we have a good sound? I'm still testing the streaming stuff. Okay, awesome. Hello, hello everyone. Thank you for coming today. Yeah, I upgraded a bit since last time. I have a new mic and new system. Okay, a lot of people coming still, so I think we were going to wait for a bit. So in the meantime, how is everyone doing? I hope you are doing well, even in the light of recent stuff that happened. It's been a while since I've been on this channel, so sorry. No problem. Hey, everyone has their troubles in real life. It's okay. It's nice to see you. I apologize in advance. I'm not too ready to spoke. I haven't spoken a lot today, so I might do some unnecessary pauses when I will be remembering words, but no worries about that. Okay, seems like you are doing good. That's great to hear. I was worried that you might not be feeling too well, but hey. Yeah. What I'm going to talk about today, first and foremost, I wanted to talk a bit about the stuff that happened here on the channel recently. And as you may noticed, I took a mental break. And yeah, I'm still not fully in the correct mood to write, so apologies for that, but hopefully next week it should be better. I already started writing a video for Patreon and it's not going that bad, but there's a difference between that because it's only one ship and one story, and for the channel it would be classical challenge. So I'm not really in the correct mood to put my 100% into that, so apologies for that, but challenge will be the next week. Hello, love. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm going to close my door. jesteś? Yeah, no, it's not really a thing to apologize for, since everyone needs breaks sometimes, but I still feel a bit bad about the lack of videos recently. But yeah, the whole thing with YouTube just took it all on me, honestly. Hey Nerdinekoma, nice to see you. Okay, so since I don't think many new people will come now, I have an idea I wanted to talk about in regards to the whole mess about YouTube. And it's about fusing, or kind of fusing, the gaming and texting videos, because it seems like YouTube has the most issue with the text going on the screen. They don't care about what's the content, what's the actual content, like the story and such. They only care about how it looks like, or at least it seems like it. I don't really understand it, but never mind that. So I thought I could try a new approach, which would be that the texting videos would be more like audiobooks with subtitles. I would put actual subtitles, not the sound ones, regular written subtitles. And on the background it would be gameplay. So this way, and I would be reading the story. So this way it would erase the problem with the text-to-speech thing. And in a way it would not look like just text going up on the screen, and it would just look different, but it would still be the texting videos, just in a different form. There's more pictures in the videos to confuse algorithm. Yeah, that's one way to do it, I would say. But yeah, I'm not sure if how that would work, because I think you would have to put a picture after every four how do you call it? Not sentences, the bigger parts. Yeah, I can't remember the word, but never mind that. So I thought I could do it like this, that there would just be some gameplay and not even commented, and I would be reading the story into it with the subtitles, so in case my pronunciation was something horrible, you could just look at the subtitles and see what's happening. Bye, Sabik. Paragraph, yes, that's the word. Thank you. You are going to get rid of the text-to-speech. Yeah, I I think that's one of the problems that causes the bots in YouTube to pick it up. Beside the pic, or rather the lack of pictures. Maybe you could also use a background picture of the ship with subtitles. This way it would look different. Yeah, but still the one ship part, if I do challenge, is like 8 minutes, which is still a lot for the algorithm, and changing it every few paragraphs, it's not going to really work for the really underrated ships, since I don't want to use some artwork, because I had a talk about this with one of my friends, and that's also why I changed the thumbnails and I'm not using any artwork anymore. And for example, for Kawagata, you have one picture technically, or screen cap, where they are seen together, otherwise there is nothing. So it could help, but I don't think it's enough for the bots to not pick it up, because it's still a static picture on the background of the text going up and down on the screen. Isn't it just about the comparison between the videos itself? Well, yeah, yes and no. It's the trouble is when they demonetize you, I can't show you because I have it in Czech, so you won't understand it. But basically it's about the repetitive content. They count their reading of, for example, news articles or articles overall, which is why I think they are picking it up, because it's reading of text, and that's all. And they can't really distinguish between actual story and something you copied from internet. Are you still going to be doing texting stories though? Yeah, I'm not giving up on that. Definitely not. I still have a lot of stories I want to talk about, or I want to tell. So I'm not finished with the texting videos. I'm just trying to find a way to somehow make it look different than just text on the screen. That's so complicated. Yeah. Wait, I can maybe I wanted to click into the explanation they always send, but okay, I'm going to try and translate it. I hope there's nothing that can be used against me. Okay, yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, they have issues with videos that content only automatic reading of the content. For example, from from web pages and news articles. That's the thing right here. Yeah, the repetitive content, that's this thing, automatically created content, and presentation of pictures or rolling text with minimal or no story, commentary on or educational stuff. And the bots can't really distinguish between actual story and this thing because they don't actually read what's in it. Are videos going to change on Patreon to are you going to keep the old format? I'm going to keep the old format on Patreon because there it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the main issue is that I think it's this part, the presentation of pictures or text with minimal or none story and commentary and educational value. That's probably what they are hinting at, I would say, in our case. Yeah, otherwise I don't think there's anything interesting. Yeah, because if I do it in the way I want to try it out, with the gaming on the background and commentary, I think the bots who check the videos don't have to understand that I'm not commenting the video itself, but I am commenting on something totally different. Because the videos with reaction where you comment the video existing before is monetizable. So I think that should work. I'm going to try it out and we will see how it will go. So the challenge next week will probably look a bit different than you are used to, because I will be testing out this new thingy. Have you tried recording the intros and outros with your own voice? Or I also saw some channels doing a music pause in between. I don't think that would help because they know about it. It's this thing. The examples of content which is monetizable. It's the same. Same intro and outro, but the main content is different. So I don't think the intros, outros would actually help. The main problem are the big masses of text that is just on the screen. They don't really care about that it's changing, and I'm technically using background already, but since I have to keep the text bigger, it's not really visible. But in some form the background is different for every ship, and yeah, it's not working. I think the main issue is the text and the text to speech. I think the text tubers who actually narrate the stories themselves have a bigger chance of not getting noticed because it's still a commentary of sorts. I'm not sure how the bots distinguish between normal human speech and speech to text, text to speech, because from what I've seen, some of the AIs that do text to speech are really indistinguishable from normal human speech. I wanted to try out one, but that's like $15 a month, so I can't really afford it right now. Aren't there some textubers that add advertisements of IQ merch? Yeah, that they had that at the beginning, but I don't think any of the new textubers have this. Bye, Hannah. Thanks for stopping by. Hit me up about the connected stream. We will polish the details. Yeah, so it's difficult. Unfortunately, YouTube is apparently just focused on destroying small creators with stuff like this, and it's really, really annoying. Okay, let's go back. So yeah, unfortunately, things are a bit difficult. Like, as I said, most of you don't really care about the stuff I'm dealing with right now, because it doesn't concern you at all. But yeah, it's frustrating when I had this as my main source of income and suddenly it's just gone, and they didn't even pay me for the last month when I had monetization, because they stopped it like 2 days before end of the month. So the whole month of the ad revenue was gone. That all went to them. They didn't pay me a single dollar from it. So they basically stole a month of my income. Just so you know which platform we are using every day. You as the common viewers don't really see that, but for us creators it's really, really frustrating, to put it mildly. Okay, enough whining. I think that was enough for one stream, and yeah, I will still be doing the ship talks. I still have a long list of ships I want to talk about, and of course I'm taking requests for ships to talk about, so under any ship talk video you can add your input. I would be glad to see that. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Ship talks, new videos. New video next week. Yeah, that's probably everything. Yeah. It's low of them, yeah, it is. But unfortunately, it's a multi-million-dollar company and we are just a small fish in a very big pond. So unfortunately, we can't really do anything about it, which is a shame. Yeah. Anyway, how are you enjoying the ship talk videos? I admit I'm not really used to talking too much on video, but if I can say so myself, I'm getting a bit better. I'm not sure, because there isn't too much traction on the gaming videos, but that was to be expected. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Yeah, so I will be testing out the new format, and I would be happy if you told me about your opinion. I will probably have to also name every video a bit different. So I will trust you will find where the video belongs by the playlists. Okay. That's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that. I was curious about how the ship talks will look like. Of course, it's still just my opinion. Your opinion on a ship can be utterly different, and that's okay, because they are characters we have some level of canon material for them, but the rest is basically up to us to do almost anything we want. Which unfortunately can lead to fanon version of characters, which is not good thing, but sometimes it can get really strange and weird, especially if people get really defensive of their fanon version of certain character. That's not pretty. Ship wars aren't pretty. But I'm glad you find it interesting enough to watch it and to listen to my rambling. I'm still trying to tweak the video ratio a bit and the quality of everything, because as I said, I made videos like 2 years ago through OBS, but the quality wasn't the best and I didn't have editing software, so I just recorded a video on the microphone I have on my headset and then just send it to YouTube. Bye, Sugemama. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. And I lost the thread. What was I talking about? Oh geez, my memory. Well, never mind. Yeah, I'm trying to adjust the video quality now that I have the better recording equipment and better editing software, so I'm getting into it. Unfortunately, the editing software is sometimes against me and is crashing quite a lot, so it's a lot of nerves, but we will make it work. Also, speaking about the ship talks, if you have any game you want me to play, something you like that I can actually run on Windows 7, because I still haven't updated my operational system. I will soon, and then I can't speak for the person I will become after everything I have on my computer disappears. But yes, so far, if you have any game you would like me to play, don't hesitate to suggest under any video. I'm curious about your favorite games, if you play, of course. And anything else I wanted to talk about? I always I always promise some gaming and then I don't get to it because I can't speak and play at the same time. Because it's too much mental work for me. Horror games. No. Okay. Anything but horror and strategy games. Like, I would be up to play horror games, but I could have a heart attack in the middle of recording, and I doubt that's something you would like to see. I'm a very scaredy cat when it comes to horrors. I don't even know many horror games. I know Outlast, I know Resident Evil, maybe some indie thingies, but otherwise I don't know many good horror games, at least from the top of my head. Imagine wholesome ships while jump scares. Yeah, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to concentrate on talking about a ship, any ship, wholesome, unwholesome, while playing a horror game. Like, you can see it on my other gaming videos. I have trouble to talk and play at the same time. Always when I talk, I pause in the game in some way. Yeah, it would look like this probably. I remember I once played a horror game with my friend on one web that's it's a Czech web with browser games. It's called Superhry, like super games in translation, and that was just something about searching some abandoned house. It wasn't even that scary, but the first jump scare there was when you opened the door and there were bats flying at you. And I kid you not, I jumped so hard I smashed not only my glass with drink from my table, but also a bowl of popcorn, and everything I had on my left on my table, everything went down. Just from bats. So you can probably imagine how I would look like if I played Outlast, for example. I think that would kill me. Yeah, so me and horror overall, not only horror games but horror films and stuff like that. I can read horror, I don't mind that, but I can't watch horror. I can watch slashers because that's just laughing at the stupidity of the people there while them getting absolutely ransacked by the murder. But the second it starts to be like paranormal, like this, like Circle. Is it called Circle? Yeah, probably. The Samara movie, for example. I can't watch that because that's paranormal. I am a big fan of paranormal stuff like ghosts, aliens, cryptozoology, and this sort of thing. And but on the other hand, I have high respect from paranormal stuff, so I am not sleeping well when I watch horror stuff with paranormal. The only horror film I've ever seen was, oh geez, how is it called in English? The Messengers, I think. It's called Prokletí domu slunečnic in Czech, like a curse of House of Sunflowers. I think it's The Messengers in English. It's the one with Kirsten Stewart. So that's the only horror film I've ever watched in my life. It's not a good horror. I knew who the murderer was from the moment he appeared on the screen. But I didn't sleep well after that. So no Stranger Things. No, I haven't seen Stranger Things yet. I might get into it, but no, I haven't seen them yet. Based on a true story. Yeah, sure. Every horror based on a true story. Like the... how is it called, that horror series with the Warrens? It's Annabelle. Not Annabelle. Annabelle doesn't count into that. The horror movies are no go because no one will watch them with me. If I'm going to be scared, I need someone to be scared with me. I'm not sure that's a good idea, honestly, because if you are alone and you are scared, then it's just you being nervous. But if you have someone with you, then that's two people being scared, two people being nervous, and then it doubles the amount of stress. At least for me. Conjuring series, that's it. Thank you. I never watch stuff that could happen in real life. I only watch things that most probably won't happen. Yeah, well, but world is interesting and very curious place. Anything can happen. Conjuring, watch that in cinema. I wouldn't be able to, probably. I don't know. I just don't like paranormal horror. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I just don't like it. I don't sleep well afterwards. But I am a person who was scared of a drone. A picture of wolf in a children's book. So I am a scaredy cat. I said it and I'm not afraid to admit to it. But yeah, that wolf gave me nightmares. For quite a long time, actually, when I think about it. And it wasn't even scary. It was children's book for preschoolers where kids could do some tasks to prepare for school life. Hello. Sammy Mia. Welcome. And there was one task where you had to find a hidden wolf, and the wolf was somewhere in the trees and it was green to be masked, and for whatever reason I had nightmares from that. I was afraid to sleep with my face to the wall because I was scared the wolf will come behind my back. In my defense, I hate when anything is behind my back. I'm just really anxious with that, be it a person, animal, anything. If it's not a wall, I am nervous when something is behind my back. So yeah, that's a story how I was scared of a wolf in a children's book. I just joined. What did I miss? A lot. For now, we are just talking horror stuff and my nightmares. But I was talking about a bit of future of this channel and the new format that the videos will take. I will keep this stream as a recording, as a regular video, so you can watch the replay later. You'll have to watch the replay. It was just talking at the beginning about how the texting videos will look in the future. I am testing out new things. It will still be a texting video, but it will look different. IQX Stranger Things AU. Yeah, for that I would have to watch Stranger Things first. I don't know, I don't like crossovers too much. I don't mind people doing them, but for me personally, I don't read them, I don't watch them, I don't really care about crossovers. My friends once told me that if a chair is turned to you while you sleep, there is a ghost sitting on it. I'm always aware of that since then. I heard somewhere that if you wake up at night without any reason, it's because someone is watching you, or someone or something is watching you. So waking up in the middle of the night isn't the same since then. You are welcome, all of you who will have nightmares today. It wasn't intentional. I see we have a bot. Come on. Come here. We definitely have a ghost. Yeah, I'm quite sure we have a ghost in our house too. Because some things that happen here are just too weird to be explained by normal logic. I'm quite sure there is a ghost somewhere going around this house. I don't mind as long as it's peaceful. What did I just read? Don't worry about that. It's the bots. YouTube, instead of focusing on removing those bots, is focusing on removing creators. Thank you, YouTube. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I don't know how to block. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, that should do it. Oh jeez, I didn't know they could go into chat. I think I have a person living in my attic. Oh no. That's actually my biggest nightmare. To have someone in my house without me knowing it. That's just the biggest nightmare I have. And it scares me so freaking much. God damn it. Bot on some chicks. Yeah, they are just changing the name so I can't delete them. Which is really annoying. Welp. Yeah. This is the platform we are all on right now. Demonetizing and deleting creators and protecting those who don't deserve it and not dealing with bots. Thanks, YouTube. Appreciation. Old Edgar. That's a nice name. At least I would have someone to talk to. No! I don't know. I don't like this. As someone who is really interested in true crime, I know about a few cases where there were people living in the walls or at the attic without the people normally living in the house knowing, and it's really scary for me because it's an invasion of privacy, basically. I like how this turned into telling horror stories. But yeah, go on. Sad story of a pigeon. Oh no. Yeah, true crimes are fine, but my levels of paranoia got really high when we started a true crime podcast with my friend and I was researching the first cases. I was really paranoid at the time. Now it's okay. The secret hidden rooms are cool though, like kick those people out and use that yourself. Yeah, the problem is that the hidden rooms are either they are not exciting at all or they are a bit too much exciting. horror movies are less scary if you root for the villain. Yeah, that's why I don't mind slashers, because there you can just enjoy the slaughter, because the good guys, quote unquote, are idiots. So you really root for the killer. Legend says the fat duck got shot or ate too much. Aww, poor duck. Maybe he just flew somewhere else. Maybe someone else started to feed him, so he stayed there. Or I don't know how long do pigeons live. Anyone got any stories? Yeah, I was talking about how I got nightmares from a wolf picture. True popcorn throwing movies once with dumb good guys. Yeah. The person in my attic is making scratching noises. Either you have someone living there, or how is this animal called in English? Damn it. Wait. Martin? Is that a thing? Yeah, martens. I had no idea that that's a word, but yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be squirrel. It's the marten. We have them too. On our attic, they actually have some nests there, and they are climbing through the gap between our house and our neighbor's house, because the houses are close together, and they seem like they have same wall between them, but there is a gap, and they always climb through there, so they are scratching right next to my head when I sleep. So it could be that. I know that no one asked, but if you translate raccoon word by word in German, its name is washing bear. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's true. Yeah, so scratching in the walls is not that uncommon for us. I love how this turned into completely different direction than I thought it would go, but never mind. Good stories. Now I hear footsteps. Yeah, have some emergency number prepared for calling. now, not that we don't talk about Bruno. I still haven't recovered from the premieres yet. Yeah, Mushroom, have an emergency number prepared just in case. If it's a ghost, then it's okay, I would say. If it's a person, then it's a bit worse. I don't know, this always reminds me of the how is it called? The case of Spider-Man from Denver, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Denver? It's a true crime story where a guy was found living in the wall of one of the houses. I would barricade my room. Well, maybe tell somebody about it and go to explore a bit. That could maybe work. Help to see what actually is there. But then again, the animals I talked about, they are usually running pretty loudly. So maybe the whatever footsteps you are hearing, it's them, because they are really stomping. It's surprising because they are really small, but the amount of noise they make is incredible. So I wouldn't jump to conclusion, but have that emergency number just in case, you know. Depends. If it's like fast footsteps, like someone is running above your head, then I would say it's probably those animals. I think it's a ghost. Well, if it's a ghost, then you are okay. Ghost is the one of the better scenarios, I would say. Ooh, what time is it? Oh jeez. And I said this stream will be shorter than the last one. Yeah, don't worry, Mushroom, it will be okay. I'm sure it will be okay. Let's believe it's ghost or some animals. I have cameras up there and I don't see anybody in the footage. Yeah. Then it's maybe a ghost. Yeah. Leave the ghost be. If it's a ghost, then it's okay. Okay, this stream got really spooky real fast. But it will be fine. I believe that. glad I can't relate. Yeah, same. I'm glad I don't have to listen to the stomping every winter or even summer, because they were just running wild there. If it's a ghost, you'll be safe, but it will silently judge you. Doesn't everyone silently judge you anyway? So what's the difference? Ghost, it's okay. Maybe it's a guard ghost. That would be fine. Or some guard spirit. Which is actually what I think we have here in the house. Or I hope we have in the house. Okay, anyway, I think I will end the stream for now. Hey, it wouldn't be the first time making a horror movie where the ghost or murderer would be behind someone watching a stream. You can write that story. I'm pretty sure Netflix would buy it, considering the crap they put out currently. Bye, Olivia. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream because I need to go to sleep. I'm quite tired from yesterday. I didn't sleep that well, like as I would like. So don't give filmmakers ideas. Honestly, that would be quality content for Netflix, at least. Better than Kissing Booth and that other relative of toxic waste that shouldn't be named ever. Yeah, so thank you for stopping by, everyone. I'm glad we could talk a bit, and hopefully I will see you next week with the video, this time with the new format. Fingers crossed. And I hope someone will monetize that idea. You can share. You can share the income from that. Okay. Have a nice night, everyone. Don't get scared by ghosts. And see you next time. Bye bye.